She played that nicely from around 220 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
And here we are with their 4th. $11 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
This is a good chance. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
She's currently in a share of 13th position. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the 3rd hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's inside the range. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. Why not take another look at that effort?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt awaits her. There it is. Currently at 3 under for the event. The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Second shot here on the 6th. Well struck.
A par putt awaits. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
It's Rickie Fowler's turn now. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Oh, absolutely flushed.
And he's down there.
Yeah, she's looking at maybe 120 for this shot.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And he's down there. You got to read.
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
From about 130 yards here.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right.
Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Ooh. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm.
The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Rolling end over end. His putt's looking great.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, almost went in. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, this should find the short grass. Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now look how they attacked this one.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And back to the course with the live action. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Great shot. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move her to 7 under.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And here we are with the third shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Club up. I like this play. Nerves. What nerves? She's firing shots like that at Rickie Fowler? Incredible stuff.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage.
And that will take her to 8 under. And she's our leader. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2-hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Well, Luke, she's found her distance. This should be her layups from now on.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Now holes another one, so now 10 under par with just a handful of holes remaining.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler?
The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, what a shot. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Now 5 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
She's played that one nicely. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This one's for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh, nice looking putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Here's Rickie Fowler's next shot.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The finishing hole at Riviera, famous for so many exciting finales in tournament history. Rich, take us through the tee shot and approach.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
And with this putt, she can win the event.
It's good off the blade. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them. That's an outstanding performance. And to win around a golf course that is known as Ben Hogan's Alley.
Well, this is going to go down as an iconic win and an iconic venue. I got to say, to win at Riviera, I believe, places you among the tournament's elite throughout the years. This is a storied venue, and this was a storied win.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCullough.